Hi everybody, Hassan Shariq, regulated Canadian immigration consultant, back with another video on Canadian immigration. My prayers and wishes that all of you are doing well wherever in the world you are. In today's video, I am going to discuss a few things, important aspects about Super Visa Canada. Now, for those of you who follow me on YouTube or Facebook, I post videos about various aspects of Canadian immigration in the capacity of an RCIC. And about 6-7 months back, I posted a video, a detailed video on Super Visa for parents and grandparents. A lot of people have seen that video, and there were a lot of comments and queries on that. So I thought that some of the important questions that were asked over here, I will try and answer them through this particular video. So for those who are interested in Super Visa, you'll be able to find a link in the description of the video or somewhere on the screen. You can watch that video in detail. For the rest of you, stay tuned and we will discuss some important aspects about the Super Visa Canada. Welcome back. So as I mentioned that I will be discussing some important aspects about Canada Super Visa, and all of these have been picked from the comments and questions that were posted on a video which had details about Super Visa Canada. So first up, a lot of people ask the question that if parents are in Canada on a Super Visa, are they eligible to apply for a PR if they've been in Canada for a while? The simple answer is no. Now keep in mind that Super Visa is basically an extended visitor visa which is specifically granted for parents. The duration of stay now is that in a single entry they can stay in Canada for up to 5 years. The validity of this visa is up to 10 years, so they can come to Canada multiple times and stay over a longer period of time compared with a normal visitor visa wherein it is just 6 months. But regardless of the extended validity, keep in mind that Super Visa is still technically like a visitor visa. There are no work rights, so parents can't legally work, and this is by no means a pathway towards permanent residency. For parents to become eligible for PR, every year the Government of Canada announces spots under the parents and grandparents PR stream, and there's a lottery system. There's a whole set of requirements to be eligible for that. So if your parents get invited in that, then you can apply for their PR. But if say for instance your parents are in Canada on a Super Visa for even 5 years, they've come here multiple times, altogether they've been here for 8 years, just the fact that they've been in Canada on a Super Visa does not make them eligible for PR. Secondly, a lot of people have asked about the calculation of family for the purpose of income calculation. Now, those who've seen my detailed video on Super Visa, or those who are searching and have about the Super Visa and have read about it, know that for the purpose of Super Visa, you need to first calculate your family size, and then based on that family size, there is a certain income threshold that has to be met for a sponsor to be eligible for a Super Visa invitation. To calculate this family size, first you have to have a look at your own family in Canada, which is you, your partner or spouse, and your children. So say for instance you're a husband and wife and you have two children. This is a family of 4, and then you have to have a look at the number of people that you're inviting. So for Super Visa, say for instance both your parents are alive, you're a family of 4 here in Canada, but you're only inviting one of your parents. Now you will need to provide proof of income for 5 people, because 4 people in Canada and one of your parents being invited. But if it is 2, both your parents who are being invited, then it will be a family of 6. And this is where a lot of people seem to have a confusion. Keep in mind, the parent or the parents who are being invited, that number will be used as your total family size to calculate the required income threshold. Next up, a lot of people ask the question if parents are required to submit any proof of their income or assets or these sort of things. So again, legally speaking, a super visa is a sort of extended visitor visa, which is a temporary visa. Whenever a foreign national is applying for a temporary visa to Canada, the officer is looking at the likelihood or the possibility of that foreign national or group of foreign nationals to leave Canada at the end of their stipulated stay in Canada. Now, if somebody has established economic connections back home, they have family ties back home, they are well established economically, family wise, in social context, the chances of them returning back to their home country are strong, and that means the officer will be at a little more ease in terms of granting a temporary visa. So yes, whatever assets, income, family connections that your parents have in their country of citizenship or current country of residence, you should be submitting that to present a solid case.